Hi, my name is Ginni La Rosa. I am pursuing a master's degree here at the Chesapeake Biological Laboratory, which is part of the University of Maryland Center for Environmental Science. My advisor is Dr. Ryan Woodland, and we are studying the food web ecology of black sea bass in the mid-Atlantic. Black sea bass are a key predator in both natural and man-made reefs along the Atlantic coast. Since they are such a very popular recreational and commercial fish, we need to understand what their needs are in order to keep a healthy population in the natural environment and for human consumption. So one way of understanding what their needs are is to understand their diet, to understand what they're eating at what times of the year and at what locations along the coast, from southern New England down to Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Black sea bass are a very important part of the Atlantic food web. A food web is a chart that tells us where the energy and nutrients go in an ecosystem. Just like on land, all the energy in this food web starts with energy from the sun that is taken up by plants on the ocean floor like seagrass, or small plants near the surface called phytoplankton. In the ocean bottom or benthic energy pathway, small animals like shrimps and worms eat the plant material, and predators like crabs or scup eat plant material or small animals eating the plants. In the near surface or pelagic energy pathway, tiny animals called zooplankton eat the phytoplankton, and the plankton in turn is eaten by open water fishes such as anchovies or menhaden. Shellfish like mussels and clams filter plankton out of the water as well. Black sea bass are an upper level predator that eat a combination of pelagic and benthic prey. We collect black sea bass by hook and line fishing along the coast, and we also collect them from trawl and trap samples. We open up the stomachs and we can try to identify the different parts that they've been in the process of digesting, such as crab shells or parts of fish. We can reconstruct what they most recently ate. We take samples of muscle and liver tissue, dry them out, grind them up, and run them through a machine to look more closely at their chemical composition. In this case, the isotopes of nitrogen and carbon. This can give us a longer-term scale of what they've been eating along a span of weeks to months. Whether their food came from higher in the water column, closer to the surface, such as anchovies, or we can see whether more of their food came from closer to the ocean floor, such as crabs or shrimp. We want to understand how the populations of these shrimps and crabs and other prey fish are doing, because that might give us an indication of how the black sea bass population is going to do down the road.